Hey everybody, John Layfield here. Hope you're enjoying the blank wall behind me. I'm in New York City. Could have had a ton of interesting backdrops, but this is the only quiet place in New York City. So that's why you get a blank wall behind me. Something I'm very excited about today is the XFL, the debut games of this new debut season of this debut league. I got to play in a spring football league, the World League of American Football. I played for Mike Riley, who's now the offensive coordinator of the Seattle Dragons. Jason Garrett was our starting quarterback, so I know what these guys are going through. That's one of the reasons I'm so excited. I want to handicap a couple games for you. Philly Godfather is my good friend. He's the best sports bettor in the world. He and his legendary crew, the Animals, they're going to be on here on the YouTube channel along with the college kids, 8 Ball. Go to them for your real picks. I'm just going to have some fun on here handicapping some games. I want to start with the DC Defenders. I think they potentially have Pep Hamilton's team, the best offense in the league, at least on paper. We don't know how their offensive line is going to gel. We won't know that till today. But you got Cardale Jones at quarterback. He was 11-0 at Ohio State, won a national championship. His backup, Tyreek Jackson, is a freak of nature, 6'7". Saw him play a lot at the University of Buffalo. I think the big thing on this offense, though, besides from Cardale Jones, is the running back duo of Pumphrey and Presley. These two guys in college gained over 12,000 yards. Pumphrey was the leading rusher in FBS history at San Diego State. Presley, 6.9 yards per carry at New Mexico. He was a leading rusher in the AAF. I think you add to that Rashad Ross at wide receiver, who was leading a lot of categories in the AAF. I think you've got the foundation of a terrific offense. When you go with a point total, I think this is a pure guess by the books. New leagues, new teams, new seasons tend to favor defense, but I think the rules of the XFL are going to favor some of the offense at first. You've got Seattle traveling 3,000 miles, which is a tough trip on your first game, and add to that the new rules of 25 seconds in between plays. Your skill position players are going to have audio in their helmets, so there's no need to huddle. This is going to be a fast-paced game that absolutely kills those big fat guys up front. I know because I was one of those big fat guys. And that tends to favor the offense when you have teams, especially in the first game of the year. These guys, there's no way to be in game shape. You're playing a pace that you probably never played before. That tends to favor the offense. I'm still going to go the under on this game because of the running duo of DC Defenders. I think the wild card here is Mike Riley as offensive coordinator with Brandon Silvers, who set a bunch of records at Troy. Mike's a great coach. He knows how to get teams ready quickly, whether it's the Canadian Football League, whether it's the World League, whether it's the AAF. But I think that journey, that quick pace, I think it goes to the Defenders, give up the 7 points, go under. The other game is the Houston Roughnecks versus Los Angeles. June Jones made a decision that is questioned by some. He did not even draft a tight end. So you look at what Kelsey, Kittles, and Gronk have done in the NFL in the past number of years, how you become tight end-centric offenses. June Jones is a bit of a throwback, and it's crazy to say that this is old offense. When I remember when it came in, the old run and shoot, they're going to run. They're going to pass the ball first to set up the run. P.J. Walker, who set a lot of records at Temple, is his quarterback. You've got the best defensive player probably in the league in Coney Ely, playing for the Houston Roughnecks, had 3 sacks in just 23 plays in the Super Bowl. To me, I think you favor the home team again. On the other side, in L.A., you have the quarterback Johnson, who's got a thigh injury. Don't know if he's going to play. McClellan is the backup, complete unknown. Could be awesome, could be terrible. We won't know till today. So I go with the known, the home team. I also go with the over in that game. So there you have it. I go with the 2 home teams giving up the points. The under in the first game with the DC Defenders, the over with the Houston Roughnecks in the next game. Hope you enjoy the XFL. I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be exciting, and I hope you have a great weekend.